This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host and best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck, Derek Champagne.
So tell me, I'm telling you, we have people that are on the show that have gotten distribution and gotten in way over their head and gone where they shouldn't, and it's been quite a lesson that we've learned from that too. So tell me about what are some lessons that you learned along the way, maybe some things that were harder than you thought, things that you didn't expect, or any input for us where you had some flags somewhere where you said, wow, this was harder than I thought or bigger than I thought, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, so there's a few things. I think, knowing where your company is headed is always a hard one to do, especially for me, because I'm soft goods. Clothing is such a big industry, especially adult clothing. So it's why we've stayed with our niche of children. But one of the things that's hardest is, I buy clothing in bulk and then I print on it, and I have since the beginning, but I've always wanted to cut and sew my own pieces. Be an actual brand from beginning to end that is 100% unique in ours. And I started that process a long time ago. I had no idea it was such a long process and so hard to find a good factory that can make your products for a good price point, especially if you want to stick American made. So one of our failures is trying to do, it's multiple things, but trying to bring in this new aspect and having no knowledge of it. And then, trying to have that be a successful part of our company and integrate it into what we already do. And so, and we're still working on it right now. Honestly, we've had a couple factories that haven't worked out for us that we're totally bummed on. We were almost to completion and then having to switch things over. So I think it's kind of honestly always learning and having good connections with people. And so that's one. I think, the biggest lesson I've learned with SandiLake, though, beyond that, is the target lesson of copywriting your goods. I'm in design work is basically what we're around, and not having copyrights has hurt us in the past and has really helped us when people have tried to copy us since. So,
to hear full episodes of the Business Leadership Series, visit blsnow.net.